You are now tuned in to Put It on the Table, broadcasted on We Believe Digital Network. Tune in every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. To be a guest on our show, please inbox or email aslayproductions@gmail.com.
Hey everybody, this is your girl A Slay.
And your girl Fee Shantae.
And look, we have a special guest today, you guys, from Maryland.
Oh.
Okay. Woo! Yes, we have author Shinyere Ude. Okay. I got her. She's LinkedIn. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for your interview?
Absolutely.
Could you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. My name is Michelle Ude. You put it to Ude. I'm an international author, the CEO founder of Almost Artists LLC, self-publishing company. My background is in criminal justice and law enforcement. Started writing over 7 years now, and house owner for 5 years. Equally, 2024 is the author that uses literature to address social issues, advocate for reform, and call for transparency.
Oh, look, you guys, I'm so proud to have her on my show.
Right.
That is amazing. Okay, question number 2. So
Thank
you
you.
mentioned that you are an author. So my question is, have you always known that you were born to be an author or to write books? Tell us more.
Well, to be honest, the answer is no. Um, Majority or all my life was known that I was called to serve and protect the public. However, fate do have something else in the store for me. And it all started when a state medical doctor said through the report that I couldn't read, I couldn't write, and I couldn't speak English because of my immigrant background, and went ahead and instructed my agency to actually terminate my employment based on that. And in order for me to prove the doctor wrong, since I'm not a doctor, I wrote my first book, which is Corruption in the Division of Corrections, just to see if I could get my job back. But in reality, I still got fired, and that was how I accidentally became an international author. And ever since, I have been writing and keep proving that I could read, I could write, I could speak English, and yes, I am an immigrant. So that was
Yes,
how my writing journey started.
yes. Look at God. You know,
I tell you, I'm proud.
I'm proud because I was getting upset.
Yeah, you told her she can't do it. What you mean?
Thank you, sir, for making her an amazing writer.
Right, you didn't do nothing but
Okay.
inspire and motivate her.
Okay.
So how many
Thank
books have you
you.
written?
Okay. How many books have you written so far? And what are their names? And are they on Amazon?
So far it is like 16 books, 15 published. One is still on the way, and yes, they are on Amazon. They are on Almath's e-commerce website. They are in online retailers nationwide. And when it comes to Maryland, they are in public libraries for Baltimore City, Baltimore County. They are in some universities like Carpenter State, Morgan State, University of Maryland, and others. And some of the books are Guilty or Not Guilty, Santa Claus Goes to Jail, The Mystery of a Stolen Virginity, and When the
Wow.
Love Goes to Sleep, just to name a few.
Interesting.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay. I do know that you have an upcoming book titled Corporate Corruption
Mm.
and the Unspoken Rules. Okay. A true life story of, what is it? Chioma Udemy, and
Yeah.
written by you. Okay. First, I have to say that the title is very catchy.
Yes.
Okay. And it makes people want to stop and find out what's going on.
I'm serious. I want to know now.
hmm Okay. So,
Corporate corruption.
why is your name written as the author? Why not Chioma? Okay. And are you here to represent Chioma?
Um, I'm not. I am here to represent Chalmer. Actually, Chalmer is a childhood friend of mine. Our parents brought us here when we were 17, and we went to the same high school, rode the same bus, ate the same lunch. And when it was time for us to go off to college, she wanted to major in nursing, but I dragged her into law enforcement. But when what happened to her happened to her, she told me that it would be good for me to send her. She paid me for the ghostwriting aspect of it. She said because my brand actually aligned with her story, and because I am a familiar name and face in the industry, that it would be much more reason for me to take a lead on it. So yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Girl, you are motivated. Okay.
I try.
This is a moment for me. Last week while scrolling on Facebook, I looked and verified Facebook page and saw you talking about this upcoming book. Okay. If I remember correctly, saying something about Chioma had culture, shocks upon arriving at her new job. Could you share with us what are some of those cultural shocks?
Yes, I mean, in as much as I wasn't there, but I can imagine her face. Some of the cultural shock is that majority of her Caucasian leaders, peers, and supervisors were actually surprised that she knows how to speak English well. Also, they were looking at her toenails to make sure that everything was accounted for. Um, I know. And they were also surprised that she knows the job and she is training other people in the job. Another shocking stuff that the culture shock is that she has a deodorant and perfume on, but I think that's I know nothing too, but the main thing that stuck out to her, the main thing that stuck upon her arrival there, majority of the league believed that her kind and type shouldn't have been hired, that she was hired by mistake. But an African American leader stepped in and said that she need to take her shot. She need her opportunity to prove that she's supposed to be here. At the end of the day, the African American man ended up putting his own career on the line so Chama could have a shot in her own career. That was like mind blowing.
But even though it's 2026, a lot of people, especially here in America, really don't know about African culture. You know, they only go off of what they hear as children
Or what they
and
see on
it's-
TV.
and what they see on TV. You know, so a lot of people are
That's
naive.
weird.
Yeah, a lot of people are naive. So, do you plan on doing anything else with the book after it's finished?
Yeah, so far, Chama and I have been talking about the marketing strategy for the books. We are believing to have a consignment deal in New Jersey, a television interview in California, a global podcast interview and radio station, and an ongoing marketing of her book, and alongside with all of my other books.
Well, you're inspiring some
Yes,
people
go
because
girl.
earlier you were saying you had a publishing company. Okay, so tell us
Yeah.
about that.
I have been in business, like I mentioned, for 5 years now. From January 2021 to present, All Authors has been up and running. Our main goal is to encourage everyday people to tell their stories the correct way before someone tells it for them the wrong way, and they might not be there to defend themselves. And also, writing to inspire, to encourage, to advocate for everyday people in our society. So, All Authors is just centered around advocating for people, encouraging them to speak up and tell their story before someone else do tell them. And we do offer them ghostwriting, editing, KP, self-publishing, copyright action, all the 9 yards that would aid an everyday person to be able to tell their story. It is very important, you know. Yeah.
That's amazing. So, where can people find you? What's your how can they look you up?
They can Google me on Google. My also author's website, CHINYEREUDEA.gov. .gov, and also on my social media platforms as well, including YouTube channel.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
So her books are on Amazon. Okay, so check her out. Is there anything else you would like to say before we close out the interview?
Absolutely. I wanted to tell you guys, once Chummer Udemy's book is Port Chummer, buy the book, read the book. Do not forget that keeping quiet have not helped anyone. You need to tell your story, and you need all my writers to help you tell your story the correct way.
Right, that's right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Shingira, for being a part of our show. We hope you come back. We hope you be a future guest. And you know what? We will do a book giveaway. We will get a book off of Amazon, you guys, and we will do a book giveaway.
Oh,
for you
thank
guys.
you.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
You guys, look, we're going to go on a quick commercial break, and we have some guests that's coming on the show. Okay, we have Pastor Robert Mosley. He is back. Let me take the earphones out of my ear. He is back, and the bishop, and we have, look, I almost called her Kennedy. And we have Catherine Hobson. She is one of our cast members. Yes, she plays Kennedy on our upcoming sitcom called Put It on the Table. So shout out. Okay, to We Believe Digital Platforms.
Hey.
All right. Shout out to We Believe Digital Platforms. Come bring your show here. It is amazing. Great culture, great vibes. Okay, we're doing a podcast special. If you would like your very own podcast, it includes an engineer, and it also includes reels being posted to multiple Facebook pages. Okay, you guys. So come on the show if you would like to be a guest on the show. If you would like an interview, email me at astuckey@aslateproductions.com.
Every dream begins with hope. A new job, a new beginning, a future full of possibilities. For Chioma Udemy, leaving her old job for a new opportunity felt like a dream come true. But the excitement quickly turned into something unexpected. Whispers, judgment, and silent doubts. Behind closed doors, leadership debated whether she even belonged there. Only one man stood up for her, a leader willing to risk everything for fairness. What followed was a workplace filled with silent hostility, condescending remarks, and barriers placed in her path. Still, she refused to give up. She worked harder, succeeded in mission after mission, and proved she was more than capable. But inside a system driven by power, corruption began to reveal itself. When the one leader who supported her was forced out, everything changed. Now alone, Chioma Udemy faced the system that wanted her gone. But strength is born from adversity, and truth always finds its voice. Based on a true story, one woman's fight against corruption, prejudice, and silence. Corporate corruption and the unspoken rules. The true life story of Chioma Udemy, and written by author Chinyere M. Ude. Coming soon.
Hi, and we're back. Come on. Yeah, okay. So we have our guest in. Want to introduce yourself?
Y'all know me as Kat, also Kennedy. I'll put it on the table.
Oh, okay. And then we have.
Pastor Mosley.
All right, and then we
And
have.
Pastor Vance, y'all already know us.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got A Slay.
We got A Slay. We back. Okay. This is the segment for the topics. Okay.
All right.
And the
Okay.
letters. But
But
Fee said that she had some kind of juicy game.
all right. Juicy.
I
That's
think
what
I
you
was
said.
ready for the juice.
All right, ready.
I was ready for the juice the last time.
Yeah, we did last time.
All right, so it's a game.
Okay.
It's called Red Flag or Insecurity. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and you tell me if it's a red flag or it's insecurity.
And make sure you gotta talk it to the microphone real good.
All right.
Okay.
They need reassurance that they still like. Wait, they need reassurance that you still like them. Is that a red flag or insecurity?
Both.
Insecurity.
Yeah, both.
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 Yeah.
It could be either or, depending on the person.
Yeah.
Let's define red flag.
All right.
True.
You want to know the red flag about it?
What constitutes a red flag?
Because sometimes that's a sign of something else. If a person, because it may start off that way, but it may be
End up as
deeper than that,
controlling.
more as control, more as using that to weaken them, to gain control. And it might not be for positive control.
Mhm.
You know, it may be negative control because they're guilting that person.
But to reassurance, though, is something in a relationship that I know myself sometimes, especially in the relationships I've had in the past. Reassurance, not just that you like me, or just sometimes reassurance.
Yeah, of course. And fellas, always reassure your lady. You know, that's the
Uh-huh.
difference
Lady,
too.
lady, reassure you.
Reassure your
your
man.
Yeah, that's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Question 2. They check who views your story.
Now that's
Yeah,
red
that's a
flag.
red flag. That's a
Red
red flag.
flag.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's red paint everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
How is it?
You guys, all right, just sat here and said
Uh-huh.
that a person needing you to reassure them all the time.
Yeah, but
It's
don't check my
okay.
views.
But wait a
Yeah.
second.
Don't check my views.
Okay.
What you doing?
We got to talk about the symptoms that come with insecurities.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all neck and
Okay.
neck. You
You
know,
right about
okay, it probably ain't psycho searching, but it can be insecurity
Searching.
searching.
Don't check my views.
My location. I do not share locations with
Red
people.
flag.
I
don't
am
feel like that.
uncomfortable
I don't feel like that.
with that. One time, Fee sent me that 360. She said, "You ain't downloaded yet."
Yeah.
You know, it to me, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You know, but Fee can have my location. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, you got, but
Yeah.
I'm not feeling kill.
You know your friend can have your
I don't know.
But if you go into an unknown place, I'll say that. If you go
Okay,
into an
yeah,
unknown
I
place-
might go, hey Fee, here go my location. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go so and so and
Exactly,
so.
exactly. You know,
And I'm not
But-
comfortable with that place.
exactly.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what these folks are.
I might share it to
Yeah.
4-5 people then. Like,
Yeah,
look,
right.
y'all.
Then
So,
you can do
so
location.
so if you try to reach me, and you can't get me.
Yeah,
at least you
that's
see
where
what
I
You know where I
was.
was. And like,
But as far as somebody I'm not married to, or somebody I hang out with,
Yeah.
tracking me and
No,
following me all
no,
day.
Why you being
Yeah.
stalker?
That's
That
where.
is
That's why so
stalkerish.
many people
That's-
in sex trafficking. You're gonna get kidnapped. Kidnappers befriends you.
Okay.
It's only the people that know them doing weird stuff.
Okay. They go through
Dangerous.
your phone without asking.
Red
there's
flag.
red flag.
Hold
That's a
up.
red flag.
That's big red flag.
Big red flag.
Ain't no hold up on that.
Hold up.
Mm-mm.
Hold up. That's both ways. It could be red flag, and
True.
it could be
True.
gaining substance.
Or it could also be insecurity. Because I know
Yeah.
some women, when they know they would have cheated, they most definitely will go through and make
Well, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
When
If
a
you
woman,
know- if you know
no,
you cheated-
yeah, they don't go. If I know my guy got 5 women, you already know what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's
What
the
if it's a man-
unknown
what
that
if it's
make
a
you
man who
search.
keeps telling you, "Hey, I'm not cheating. Hey, I'm not cheating." That makes you want to probably go through that phone sometimes.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, but that's
saying
weird for him to be saying that too. So
Yeah.
that's the flag.
But
That's still
but I mean,
red
if you
It don't have to be another woman though.
no,
Yeah.
but to me, I
What did
think that
just
if you
miss?
go
Wait a minute, say that again. What did you just say?
A man can go left field. I ain't saying in that way, but a man can go left field, and it don't have to be another
Yeah, that
woman
is true.
If-
making them go
that
left
is very
field.
true.
if the person I'm dealing with, she goes through my phone, that's a red flag for me. I'm just gonna say that's a big red
Hold
flag.
on.
Without asking.
Hold on. What if it's your wife?
The wife is
Don't
different.
touch my phone.
The wife.
The wife could go through that
I'm
phone.
the wife because at that point,
Or if you
we
playing
cool.
married. If you
Nah,
playing
you
married,
you ain't earned the right.
shacking up.
You ain't earned the right.
Yeah, but
You ain't earned
you
the
done
right.
already gave him the
But-
all inclusive package.
If
Okay.
you ain't got the ring, no thing.
Okay.
That's one thing.
They demand
That's
for the
one thing.
password.
Well, we
They demand for the password.
That's
Oh no, that's a red flag.
Yeah, that's
a
red flag.
Red flag.
That's red flag.
difference?
That
They
means
went through your
no,
phone,
that's
ain't
different.
No, that ain't no
That
difference
is.
from
Don't
them
y'all
going
think
through-
that's different? That's.
You don't think it's different?
Give me your password. Give me your password. Okay.
why
You know what?
want my
Forget it. Let me just
password
go
so
through your
bad?
phone.
That is.
Anyway.
That is.
No.
That is.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do
One,
all
two,
that.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5.
3, 4, 5.
That is.
And
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that easy.
No, it shouldn't.
It should. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what my password is on my phone.
Now,
you know
what?
Feel, though.
I was never just, even though I like do social ads on Facebook, I'm not like a Facebook. And now this is the part I don't get. I didn't know. I guess you're not women be talking about men liking other people posts and stuff.
Mhm.
So that's an act of they might take it to a different level, cheating
Yeah.
to like another
Well, yeah,
woman's post.
Yeah.
Because all it begins is it border in on lust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
that's-
see, and then
Yeah.
you
And then you start.
then you start thinking.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah. Then you start.
So
So
it becomes-
premeditated lust.
It's
Oh.
premeditated. It can be.
So wait a
Right?
second.
You
So
look at somebody's
premeditated
Instagram,
stuff,
you see nothing but girls.
huh?
You take a look at your man's Instagram and you see nothing. Every post is a woman, and it don't matter if she's
okay,
half naked
okay,
or
okay.
But now you should be asking some questions. If all of his posts are all that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
Yeah.
They want to spend more of their free time with you.
Huh?
Red flag or insecurity. They want to spend
Neither.
most of their free time with
That's
you.
or love.
That's love.
That's
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
okay.
that. Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to spend their free time?
See,
with the
them
person
trauma
they
people
love?
don't want that. They see that as dangerous because they've been traumatized.
That's right. I mean, I'm just asking.
But and then it's always up front. It's the first part. It's that with that puppy love, But then
Yeah.
after that, you like, okay, go in your room.
But wait a
Some
minute.
puppy love don't disappear.
But hold on now, Red. We know some preachers and their wives. You can't separate them.
Yeah, I'm about
you
to
can't
say
separate them
sometimes
with
they don't
fire.
disappear.
You can't.
And they are so in love.
That's a wonderful
And
love.
that's-
And it's
That's a
and
good
it is.
thing. That's a good
And I
thing.
applaud them for
And an
that.
understanding love. See, a lot of people don't understand about marriage. It's not just about love. Marriage takes a balance of so much. Matter of fact, you could date a woman for 15 years. It doesn't compare being married to that same woman for 2. Because once you get married,
That's right.
everything
It's a
changes. You even
totally
feel the
different bond.
change.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a total difference. So a lot of people saying, well, it's just the paper. It's more than the paper.
You know, it's more than paper. To become one.
It's a deeper bond because
got
you,
this bond
spiritual.
now.
yeah,
It's
you were
spiritual.
spiritually
Yeah.
bonded to this
Yeah,
person.
you spiritual bond.
All right. They give you the silent treatment to prove a point.
I'll get you take your immature behind
That
on.
is both.
I was saying that-
Rico.
that's a- that's-
That is both.
That's a little bit childish.
Uh-oh.
That's
No.
childish.
Oh, well, I'm the childish Gambino.
Give your wife the silent treatment.
Because he's trying to keep his
What-
peace
so
and
what-
steady head. huh?
Go back to the question. What was the
Mhm.
question again?
They give you the silent treatment to prove a point.
To
That's-
prove a point.
It's immaturity in a way.
Communication.
We've
is
talked-
How
we've
long do
talked-
you silent treatment?
Exactly.
Some people goes 2 days, a week, a month. Now
Yeah.
you can't
Nah,
do that with a woman there.
I tell you what.
That's red flag emotional manipulation.
But that's emotional manipulation.
Yeah.
So let's
That's what that's
visit why we
called.
got to that point.
Nuh-uh. See, that's what
See?
you can't go to
And
that.
there
You
goes
can't.
the
Okay, say for instance, Mr. Robert
Uh-huh.
says something to me I don't like, and I gotta have when I hear things where I don't think, I just pop my hand. So I
Exactly.
pop Mr. Robert, and then I say, "Well, you shouldn't have said that to me. That don't make my actions any more better, right?
better, yeah.
Any more right."
So I'm gonna give you the silent treatment so you can reflect on your action.
They may not know how to. Your silent
you
treatment
gonna
might
figure it out.
take
You
them
gonna
through
figure it
some
out.
damage.
You gonna figure it
No,
out real
that
quick.
silent treatment can take, especially a
Technically, an argument
woman,
itself
through
can cause
damage. You don't want to damage her.
But and then you know you have
That's how
some
you look
people
at
that
me.
you got some people that they think that I guess when you give them the silent treatment that when they think it's enough, it should be enough. Now I'm not gonna say just being silent, one thing, but if you communicate, look, let me process this thing about let's talk now. They want you to talk now. No.
Yeah.
Let me think about this. And once I'm ready to think about it, we'll talk.
Yeah, but communication, you still
Yeah,
like,
but you
or you know what?
communicate.
Let me go
Generally,
ahead and get my
silent
mind right
Uh-huh.
for a couple hours, but don't hold it too long. You know, men got it so easy. I'm gonna put y'all on game.
Okay. Put us on.
I'm gonna put y'all on some
Put us
game.
on some game. We need it.
All right. But what the Lord say, man, never know the ways of a woman. Let me tell you how good a man got it. Okay, God gave man dominion. All right? I'm talking about he gave it to him deep.
Mhm.
He gave it to him no matter what. This is man's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So all right. Your woman there. If you there got a woman fussing, you got him. Right? No matter how far you took it or what the situation is, a man can simply apply affection. A man can simply, in the hardest time to give love, give her extra love and affection. Even when the man is wrong, a man has that spiritual
yeah.
power to take his
To turn around.
warmth,
Turn
his
it around.
spirit,
You
a
seen
fighting
Baby
woman.
Boy?
I'm talking about a fighting one to calm
You
that
seen Baby
woman.
Boy?
You know,
She got her point. You seen Baby Boy?
But y'all got the same.
Yeah.
Y'all got the same power to do
No,
that to us.
no.
Reality for some
No.
But
people.
if
Black
y'all
people
if you
where a
take the
man will
man
beat
you
out to a
dated,
point where
you
stop.
got your lady comes up to you, she encourages you, you going through a bad day, and you get that encouragement from her. Oh, you can run, you can tear
yeah,
down
but we're talking
mountains,
about
man.
in the split of the heat in an argument. Now that's a
Exactly.
different
that's
level.
different. Yeah,
Men are breeded differently.
yeah. But
You
y'all
know,
got a way y'all can do the same.
Man
thing.
got that power like that.
Yeah.
That's
I agree
simple.
with you.
Yeah,
I
y'all
agree.
can do that same thing because y'all
Women,
know.
yes.
we
we
have
can.
power and we can do that same thing. Just like we can flip you on, we can flip you off.
That's
You
right.
all can do the
That's
same
right.
thing. Y'all know
But
what
see,
buttons to press.
That depends
Exactly.
on maturity because a man maturity is in his control.
That's
That
right.
is true.
You know,
man's
a woman's mouth.
Self-control.
You know, a woman's mouth and a man's
What? A woman's mouth
a
is
woman's
what?
mouth
Sir.
is whoa. Let me tell you something.
All right.
That's a 10-headed sword coming your way.
All right. Next question. They test you with fake scenarios.
Oh, I hate that. That's
no.
crazy
Red
immaturity.
flag.
Yeah.
That's the biggest red flag. And if you're doing it, stop that. Because they know.
Please.
They're just not telling you they know.
Please.
Don't do that.
They test you with
Just
fake
be straight
scenarios?
up. Yeah.
You
Just be
crazy.
straight up. Say, hey, I think you are doing this. Are you?
Why you giving me the
You're
look?
not.
No,
Okay.
what's up?
Because now
Because at this point, they're lying to
Not-
get attention.
Not necessarily,
they
because
are.
no,
It's fake.
and in one of my past relationships, we did that back and forth to each other.
What?
So she started.
Y'all play too much.
Oh, see,
Y'all
you know
play
Mr.
too
Rico
much.
gonna win.
So she started. I'm like, okay. Well, how about this? Then she gave another scenario.
Okay,
How
I see
about
what you're
this?
saying.
But what it is it shows us where our mindset is.
True.
Yeah.
True, especially maturity wise.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I
so
get
so
that.
and that's how we begin. That's how we learned each other instead of
Yeah.
go into the situation
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
knowing what would happen.
Yeah, but they're games.
I guess
though.
when
Not-
they
not
say fake
necessarily games, but
scenarios, I'm
it's
thinking
it's
real.
it's just to say what would happen
If
if
this happens.
okay,
Don't
so
tell
so
me the
so
what ifs.
so
Okay,
so
the what ifs.
I'm gonna use me for instance. When I met my dad, I didn't grow up with my dad, so I gave this young lady that I was dating. I said, "What would happen if when we're married and a young person comes up and calls and says, I'm looking for Reverend Rico Vance. He's my dad.
What?
And I told you I ain't got no children.
I'm gonna look at you a little sideways.
Right.
Mm,
And that's what happened. That's what I did to my dad.
No, well, that's different.
Okay.
So I gave that scenario to the girl I was with. Because she didn't know that's how my life was.
I guess
And
you
so
gotta
that was a
define
way
something.
for us to
Yeah.
figure out how this thing would work. Because when it happened to me in real life, I'm on the phone saying, I'm looking for Henry Gillespie. I have reason to believe that he's my dad. The first
Yeah.
person that I told was his ex-wife,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh Lord.
and she was silent.
Make sure
The
you
second
come back in
person-
our camera now.
The second person was the wife that he was married to.
Okay.
And so both instances, they eventually, just really accepted me into the family. So I said, well, let me try this and in a scenario type instance. And the young lady was like, right.
You be in the streets.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
But you know, that's a little different.
But we got to be, how's it a little different?
You know why it's a little different?
How?
Because the demeanor behind it is different.
Wow.
Right? So if you're dating a woman that's constantly trying to catch you up in something, that's red flag.
Yes. See, that's what I was
Yeah.
And making up stories that,
that's what I
my
was
friend said so and so and so, that's red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
especially
what I
if
was-
the
If It,
But
yeah,
you're
or
right
if a
about
woman
it.
dating a guy, he's saying, "Oh, I know you heard you were messing with the song, so you're making up things to catch."
Mhm.
That's a red flag.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he did make a valid point though, because that does let me understand where you coming from.
Right.
Type
Exactly.
of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and if I see where you are, I'm like, okay, then I can make that decision whether
I want
I'm going to remain with,
with
you,
you
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or if I think we
Yeah.
need to just go ahead and park.
Yeah.
All right.
separate ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Next one, they compare themselves to your ex.
Okay.
Oh,
Red flag,
yeah,
all that.
Red flag.
And-
Yeah,
a
most
red flag,
definitely.
insecurity.
And
insecurity.
insecurity.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, I've had an instance where someone felt like, and I didn't do this myself. His friends did it. When me and my boyfriend, when I went to visit him in DC, there was a little interaction we had where I think his friends were trying to compare me to his ex,
Mhm.
how I acted, and
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
hating.
why did they do that?
What?
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they slick
they don't
hating.
understand our relationship. Hey, we barely around them.
Yeah.
I hope he shut that down.
Yes, he did.
Thank
he
you,
did.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes it's hard for the guys to shut their friends down. That's a
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's what's up. If you did, that's amazing.
Um,
Fellas, never bring up her ex ever. I don't care what the situation
Ladies,
is.
don't bring up your ex.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay.
all right. Next, they guilt trip you for setting boundaries.
Red
Red
flag.
Yeah.
And insecurity. That's both.
No, how is that insecurity?
They guilt trip you.
No,
For
that's
setting
control.
boundaries.
That's mean, being mean.
You're not gonna put me in a guilt box just because I did something.
No,
Yeah.
that's being mean.
Because you didn't want to.
What you
I
say?
can almost see the insecurity in there.
Where is that? Help me
Yeah.
find it.
But the
Yeah.
red flag just
Red flags.
Red flag
oh, yeah.
is
Red
big.
flag
It's
stands
big.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
But if you set boundaries
Okay.
to me, am I in this camera?
Yes.
You set a boundary to me,
Uh-huh.
and then I give you. That means I'm insecure because it must have something to do with what I do already that
Yeah.
should not be done.
Yeah.
And so now I'm insecure
Yeah.
that you're saying, listen,
Oh,
you
I
got
see the
these, you got these
insecurity.
bad habits, you got these bad ways.
Yeah.
I'm not standing for
Yeah.
it. So boom,
Yeah.
we're gonna put an end
Because
to
you
it
get
here.
offended.
Now
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Ah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now
And then
I'm
you
offended.
become
Now-
mean.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And eventually become despondent.
What does
What the-
despondent mean?
New word.
Good word of the day. Yeah.
Quit it.
Word of
Despondent.
the day.
Despondent means I become distant.
Oh.
I start drawing away from you.
Oh yeah.
Did you see his draw away? Despondent, you guys.
All right.
Mhm.
Next question. Well, it's not typically a question. They accuse you of
Accusation.
flirting constantly.
Well,
That's insecurity.
Insecurity.
Insecurity. Insecurity.
Well,
someone who sometimes talks to people, especially guys,
mhm.
and it somehow comes off as flirting.
Mhm.
I believe it is an insecurity.
Right.
Most
Yeah, it
definitely.
is insecure. Because I believe if you talking to that person, she knows her place, he knows his place.
Mhm.
And if you know your place,
Mhm.
you don't have to be insecure about
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because you know your worth.
You got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Yes, I talk, and sometimes it's our body language
Yeah.
that,
True,
that,
true,
that, that brings on that insecurity.
Yeah.
But if you know for a fact
Mhm.
that you got me,
Mhm.
I don't care who I talk to,
True.
who I'm going home with,
Mhm. Mhm.
who I'm going to support.
Down like
There
4
you
flat
go.
tires.
Yeah, and you know what? That
But
goes
after
along.
that,
Yeah.
if it keeps happening, that's red flag.
Well,
Look, I was to say.
Well, now since you got two preachers in here, let me add the spiritual aspect to this.
All right, give it to me now.
There was a woman
Uh-oh.
named Hannah,
Uh-huh.
and Hannah could not have children.
Mhm.
Okay.
Poor little Hannah. She
Yeah.
wanted to have a child, but she could not have a child. But She
Okay.
was married to a husband named Elkanah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Since Hannah couldn't have children, he went out and got him a side chick.
Mhm.
As they
He's
usually
married
do.
to Hannah, but he got him a side chick because
Mhm.
she could produce what he wanted,
Mm.
someone to carry his legacy.
Uh-huh.
That is true.
And so he could have children with Penina,
Yeah.
Huh.
but Penina,
Yeah.
Peninah.
Look it up, y'all.
It's in there, I promise.
Yeah,
you.
it is.
So he's married to Hannah,
Mhm.
but he's producing children with Penina.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He loved Hannah,
Hannah.
Okay.
but he was just doing his thing in order to keep the legacy in the family going with Penina.
That sounds like the exact same story of the Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
And it was
That's probably where he got it from.
it's probably where he got it
Where he
from.
thought, yeah.
Hannah felt some kind of way because she could not, for a woman not to produce children,
Right.
that was a reproach.
Uh-huh.
And people looked at you like, girl, you can't have no children. They talk
curse.
about you. and
Unfortunately, they look
something-
down on
something
you
wrong
as a
with
woman,
you.
and it's
Right.
Right.
terrible.
Uh-huh.
Right. And so Hannah felt some kind of way, but Elkanah told us that, listen, you mine,
You did.
but I understand your situation, but I want my name to continue on.
Mhm.
So whatever he gave to one, if he gave something to Penina, he gave Hannah a better share.
Mhm.
He gave her more than.
Can you say that again? Because a lot of men need to know how to divide the side chicks. Okay.
If you got one, and I do not recommend.
Right.
Exactly.
I recommend the
Main
side.
Main chick gotta be
Don't
main
recommend.
chick.
Which one am I looking at? Whichever one.
That
I'm
one.
looking at. This one right here.
Uh-huh.
I recommend that you do
Don't
not have
cheat.
a side chick because you are not responsible. Don't do that.
You got to have some money.
That's right.
You got
You
to have
gotta
a
be able-
mindset.
You got to have a mindset. See, it's a
Right.
lot of men who can't think they think, oh, all I got to do is lay with a man. No, you got to have a mindset.
Mindset.
You got to be able to handle these women emotionally,
Mhm.
or you just going to have two nags.
Mhm.
That's so true. That's
So that means, ladies, just because you got pregnant, don't mean you the man.
exactly.
Uh-oh.
Clock it.
Go ahead. Yeah, I love the story.
And so Elkanah made sure that Penina knew
Yep.
where her place is. You my heart. You my everything. She just the factory, but you are the foundation.
Oh, you smooth now.
See that? And but that didn't take away from the fact that Hannah could not produce the child.
Yeah.
Correct. 'Cause
right.
all that was
And so she prayed, and Panana was a low down
I bet
broad.
she would
Oh,
usually be
Tease
that.
her. Look at you. You think you're something, and you
All
can't
sides,
even
they
produce
still
a
do
child.
it in
Oh, yeah,
2026.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still do it.
Side
Yeah.
chicks still try to.
Uh-huh. You can't even produce a child.
Can we
I
stop
got your
that?
man.
As
Da, da,
women,
da,
can
da.
we stop downing each other about that crap? Like some women feel very insecure about not being able to have kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but guess
That's
what,
right.
ladies? They talk about you when you do have kids, and they
Mhm.
talk about you if you
When you
don't have
don't.
kids.
Girl, you can't keep your legs closed. Every
You
time I
got
look at
all
you
them
pregnant.
kids. Look, I got a lot of kids. I heard it. Well, I love my
She's very
kids.
fertile.
I love them.
And she screwed every man around here now, but surprisingly she got kids.
I love it. I like that. And so Hannah cried out to the Lord and said, Lord, I want to be able to have my own child for my husband.
Oh,
And the Lord heard her
I almost
prayer.
cried when you told that.
Now, the result of that came Samuel,
He was
to
a bad man.
to where you get the books 1st and 2nd Samuel.
Okay.
She rededicated Samuel back to the Lord.
So did
Yeah.
you know what? I question. You know, me and God talk a lot.
Mhm.
I've never heard that story.
Oh, it's a good story.
After she weaned
It's a good
him,
story.
Like,
she sent him up there with Eli. Did
That's right. She did.
he ever come home?
Hmm.
That's
He
what I'm
did.
saying.
When she dedicated Samuel back to the Lord and left him there at the temple with Eli,
Right.
he lived with Eli.
Yeah.
He observed everything that Eli did as the priest, and
Uh-huh.
the priest raised him
Right.
there in the temple. So that's how Samuel became the next prophet
yeah.
of Israel.
Yeah.
okay.
Now I ain't
Because-
like how Eli came in when she was in the temple crying to God. He told her,
Right.
"Get up, drunk."
And drunk, yeah,
Right,
she was drunk.
she
Yes,
was
he
drunk
thought she was drunk because
she was full
she
of
was crying.
emotion.
Yeah.
She was
crying.
crying
Yeah.
out. And when you're full of emotion, sometimes you can't even utter any words or utter any sounds. You know,
True.
Yeah.
and that's what the priest saw, and he
Yeah.
was like,
You're
"You
good
drunk? Get yourself up out of here!"
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
some folk in the church don't understand your cry. They don't understand the emotions that you go through.
That's right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but Hannah didn't let that dissuade her.
Mhm.
She cried out, and the Lord heard her cry.
Amen.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, Hannah girl.
Yeah.
It's years later.
That's right.
It's years later. Go ahead, Hannah
That's
girl.
right.
Mhm.
But she gave Eli after she asked the Lord, "Let me wing him first." Woo.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she gave him to the Lord.
Now, for everybody know, I'm always talking about David. Now, Samuel is who God told to appoint David to be king, and Saul didn't it? Did he appoint Saul too?
Well, God did the appointing of Saul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after Saul messed up,
Mhm.
He
God
went-
told Samuel, "Go down to the house of Jesse."
Jesse.
And they got a son down there. Samuel looked and saw all the good-looking sons and said, "Oh, that must be the new king." He said, "No, that ain't it. The oil ain't gonna flow." But he said, "You got one more son?" He said, "I got one out there in the field. He's tending to the sheep." Well, bring him.
That's
and
right.
when David showed up, the oil flowed.
Amen.
Yeah.
Shout out David.
Yeah.
That's my great
That's right.
granddaddy.
So that means that just because everybody else passes you over, God still
That's
has not forgot
right.
about you.
That's
God
right.
hasn't forgot about you. He
When
is still
I
not passing you
when
over.
I was 18, they told me I couldn't have children.
Mhm.
And as an 18-year-old girl who wasn't thinking about kids, but once you hear that,
What you
I want to
mean?
have kids, but the
Right.
good Lord
Yeah.
blessed me with many. Then I said, cut it off. He got it overflowing
Right, there
with
you go.
children.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Amen.
All right, all right.
All right.
They tell you what you can and cannot wear.
Mm-mm.
Insecurity and red flag.
Hold up.
Well,
You know, go ahead, Val.
You know,
Because some
I want if it's not tasteful, and when I say tasteful,
Mm-hmm.
I mean I've got, and I can't say because if I say too much, you know where it comes from. I know somebody who they had their spouse comes in, and the spouse dressed in revealing clothes.
yeah.
Me personally, my wife, I'm not saying what she cannot wear.
Yeah, but
I would
respect.
suggest to
It's
her to
respect.
put on something
a little
that's gonna
different.
cover her.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a
I don't-
question. Were these people living in Atlanta?
No,
Okay.
no, They're here in Jackson, Mississippi. But the thing is,
Yeah, because
you know,
some stuff you should
you know,
sit aside once you get married.
Yeah.
That's both ways.
that's right.
You know, but some guys, you tripping. Some men are just don't want them looking nice at all. I knew guys who dressed their wives like men when they go places, and the women used to be so sad, right?
Yeah.
Gave her many children,
Uh-huh.
but he'll go buy an outfit that's really his outfit, and she would have to wear that outfit. I knew more than 5 guys like that, and that was when I was coming up. I seen that a lot in my 20s. You know,
I know my style. I know what I like, and I don't like when my boyfriend tries to control me. It's just like, sir, I'll wear some leggings underneath. I know it's a short skirt. It's like,
yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know when you and I want to say I want my lady when she's out. Me, you know, go ahead, show you off, boo. Show them.
Yeah, I like my man to look
but don't
good.
just show
be
everything.
hanging
Some
the
stuff
flag.
just for me.
like
Yeah. I don't want my guy going out looking like a bum.
Like,
don't all
Yeah.
have it.
This is a PG-13 show, sir. But it's nice if your guy or your lady look nice and smell good. That's your compliment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lag behind just to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when we go on the cruise on the deck.
Mm.
I let him go get his so he don't have to strain. Let him get it out.
Yeah,
You know, everybody's up there in bikinis because you can't help but to
That's
see
true.
it.
Right.
You know,
you're gonna see it.
that if that, like you said, if that person's with you and I got you, you ain't gotta worry about all
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
I heard an old church mother say, just because she was in her 90s.
Oh, that's why.
Mother said, just because I'm saved and I'm married, men didn't get ugly to me.
Go on,
Now,
Bubba.
first of all, when she said it, I was like, Mom, who is you talking about? Your husband been dead 43 years. But what she said made true sense.
Right.
Just because you're married, men didn't stop looking good to you.
Wait a second. Men and women are different. If a man has that woman like this, right? No matter where that woman go, baby, her head is always in the direction of that man that got her. Because women learn their spouse and they start becoming their spouse. You know, not just a act like them. They bond to them. And if they doing the whoopity whoop wop wop, right?
Mhm.
Okay, biologically,
Say that one more time.
the whoopity wop
I got
wop.
my fingers crossed.
Biologically, he's
Yeah.
drawing her and connecting. They literally become one with that person.
Mhm.
So, unlike men, if a man got that woman like this by the heart,
Mhm.
all right, you know what I'm saying, then able to put a little string on there, you ain't got to hold it tight. That woman head can't see nothing but him.
Yeah, but John's still fine over there.
Man, you gonna see it. What did you just say on the cruise? And folks are gonna be in their bikini. You gonna see
still got
them, but it
muscles.
doesn't mean you're gonna gaze and stare
Yeah.
at them
Right.
and lust.
Right.
Just like she look.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we look.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like I know I
Oh,
sometimes be
wow.
looking when I'm sitting in my
Mhm.
car at Walmart and be like, oh, that's a fine piece of man right there. But
Mhm.
it's like,
But
I
I'm
can't
going home
go
with you.
there.
Now, wait a minute. Now, God made some people just, you know, eye lookers, you know, like, wow, you know, God gave some people just that extra
Yeah.
spice. They don't have to do anything.
I don't-
Spiritually, everybody it turns around, you know.
Yeah.
and physically too. One of my past exes, we had gone out. We had gone to the church convention.
Okay.
Now, the last place you expect to turn heads is at a church convention, right?
Not really.
No.
Wow,
Yeah.
Fee. Guys,
You don't want to
I'm-
turn,
don't judge me.
turn
Right.
heads in what kind of way the church
Like-
Talking about
convention?
what they got going on.
I got
Oh,
church
praise the
mindset
Lord.
at the church event.
Well,
That's right. But not everybody. You gotta watch this.
There you go.
So-
Yeah, I heard.
so I don't consider myself to be a great catch at anything. When I was with her, I was like, I've hit the jackpot. God could not have blessed me no better with this young lady. We were almost at the point of marriage. So but we had the convention and everything, and only because she was on my side,
Yeah.
I felt like Gilbert Patterson and Louise Patterson, Bishop G.E. Patterson, when you saw him, you saw her. When you saw her, you saw him. And they were together, and they were a package deal. Well,
In
that's how
love.
in love. And they didn't force it. You know,
In
she
love,
wasn't
you
she wasn't
guys.
trying to be, you know, stand out there like I'm Louis. She was a behind the scenes type woman. And that's how this young lady was. And we walking, and somebody came by, you know, and I noticed they started looking, you know, kind of sizing both of us up and down.
Yeah.
It was another couple. And I'm thinking to myself, now, I know there's such thing as swingers,
Oh Lord.
but surely y'all ain't doing this in church.
No. No.
But I looked at the lady, and you know, her dress was a bit form fitting, and of course my head turned. I was like, well, praise the Lord. and give me your arm. So we were walking like this, and she nudged, pulled my arm. I said, well, praise the Lord. Let's sing. Amen.
That's right.
Amen. And we kept right on going. My head did not turn out one more time because I already had who I wanted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And respect.
It begins with respect,
Yeah.
but then know what you already have.
That's right.
right.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Don't trade
right.
apples for tomatoes unless you really like mayo sandwiches.
Now mayo sandwich ain't bad.
I had a mayo.
All right. I just couldn't get with the mayo sandwich. You guys, we do have to take a quick commercial break, you guys, and we'll be right back.
Socrates Garrett ENT.com is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. Socrates Garrett ENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into M.DOT grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using Socrates Garrett ENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Have you had your Earthblend coffee today? At Earthblend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earthblend Coffee.
To order, visit earthblendcoffee.co now.
All right, you guys, we are back with guest Pastor Mosley. We got Kat. We got the Bishop. Okay, you guys, and we just finished some good topics. So if you missed the show, okay, or you want to go back, follow We Believe digital platforms on all platforms. This show is live from Facebook and YouTube. Okay, you guys, and we do have our upcoming TV show coming to Fox 40 every Saturday and My 35. All right, you guys, so support, bear with. We have a cruise coming up. This December,
Okay.
we'll be hosting the 7th adult prom cruise on the Royal Caribbean. Okay, I will keep you guys posted. If you want to be added to the email list, email your address to aslateproductions@gmail.com or DM me or comment below your email address, and we'll add you to the list, and we'll send you the info, ticket info, and everything. So how can everybody find you guys?
You can find me on Facebook, Robert Mosley or Bishop Mosley, Pastor Mosley. You can find me at New Strangers Home. Actually, matter of fact, we just won Church of the Year in Mississippi. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
To everyone at New Strangers Home. Thank you for all your vote. If you want to see us, we are located at 143 Sidway Street here in Jackson, Mississippi. That's right over there, Millsap. And this Sunday at 5 o'clock, we kick off our Passion Week celebration with yours truly, myself, and the Bishop. He'll be our
So
speaker.
it's going to be a double whammy?
Yeah, the Bishop
Okay.
will be our speaker
What time?
this Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
5
Oh, PM?
5 o'clock p.m.
It sure ain't 5 o'clock a.m.
Look, that's awesome. That helps.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah.
Okay. And he has a lot of events, you guys. So support, follow him on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he's also the credit doctor. You forgot.
Oh, look, I'm
Yeah.
I'm the credit doctor. I'm a notary. I'm several things, jack of all trades. If you need credit help, please see me. I have credit advisors stand by to get things removed off your credit. You may hear commercials on the radio. You may hear my stuff on Facebook. But yes, I can remove your credit items
Shout
and
out.
just for a low price of $99.
Really? I might need the credit doctor.
Okay.
You know, I might need to pay off some of my credit cards too.
I need to get started with credit.
Well, don't pay them off.
Dang.
That's what
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. I closed 2 of them and my credit score dropped
you want to keep. 30%.
tremendously.
30%. You want to keep 30%.
I
on your
didn't
credit.
know you not supposed to close.
Don't close them
your
off.
credit card.
Even if you don't have anything on it, it helps build your DTI.
I just was running from them. I didn't
Right.
want them no more. You
Right,
know,
'cause-
and I closed it and
Yep.
went down.
So to find me, you can find me on Facebook by typing in RICCO. I have 2 C's in my name, not 1. RICCO. D is the middle initial. Vance, VANCE. Or you can also look me up with Jordan Grove MB Church of Jackson, Mississippi. Again, this Sunday we'll have our morning worship at 10:30 a.m. and then at 3:00 p.m. I will be the guest worship leader for the Jim Hill High School concert, their spring concert.
Okay.
So I'm the
Okay.
MC
Wow.
for the Jim Hill choir. Normally I'm their organist, but this year they're gonna test me out on MC, and so
Okay.
I'll be there at 3:00. And once that's over with, then I'm flying right over to 143 Sidway for the beginning of the Passion Week service.
That's right.
On the first Sunday, which is Easter Sunday. Get up, go to church on Easter Sunday, y'all, because the Lord done blessed you to live. You might as well give him your praise. Easter Sunday morning,
That's
I will
right.
be preaching for Jackson Consistory, number 117. Shout out to all of my master masons, especially those at the 32nd and 33rd degree, of which I am a 33rd degree Mason.
All right.
I'm preaching for them for the Easter sunrise service. So my
Okay.
Sunday morning starts off at 5 in the morning.
Ooh.
And then we have our 10 o'clock service at Jordan Grove.
All right.
And then the very next week, which will be the 12th of April, I'm preaching for the Magnolia Council of Deliberation, again with the 32nd and 33rd degree Masons and our appellant female bodies at 9:30 a.m. So I am busy. Oh, and April the 8th is
Your birthday.
Yes,
Mine's the 20th.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday. What are you doing?
I pray to live.
Amen.
That's
Well,
all-
if you
that's all I
live.
want to do.
Oh, okay.
That's all I want to do. I want to wake up and live. I'm going to work. I'll be at people's funeral home if you want to come and drop off $5 or $6, $5, $10, $20, $100. I won't close the door on you. You can come in, drop it off, and walk right back out. But I'm going to work that day. It's just another day. But I just want to live to see
Amen.
51 years.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Looks good on you. Looks good on you. And you guys, we're needing some set furniture. So if you have any lamps, couches, or anything like that we could use for our upcoming TV show, just inbox me or email me at aslaveproductions@gmail.com. And I guess that's it. And this is your girl, A Slay.
And your girl, Fee Shantae.
Cat, aka Kennedy.
Pastor Mosley.
Bishop Vance.
Bye. Hold on, let me make sure.